Coach, a lot of the state's attention now focuses on a small town in North Mississippi called Coffeeville. You guys out to an impressive 2-0 start. Got a win over Catlin City, win over your rival Water Valley. Just talk about the start to the season.
It's been a great start. I couldn't expect anything anymore, man. We played pretty good ball so far. Team just don't know how to quit. They fight and they fight, and they don't know how to give up. We made a bunch of mistakes. We're not perfect by any means. We still got a lot of growing and a lot of work to do, but we'll get there by the end of the season.
All right, Coach. Let's talk about you for a second. Your first year as a head coach, coming in, have a very celebrated collegiate career, high school career as well. Talk about you as a head coach and sort of your learning experience through 2 games this year.
Well, man, that collegiate and high school, I learned. I take everything from every coach that I've ever been around, and I put it into my plan, and I adjust accordingly. How we make mistakes, how we correct those mistakes, and I have a great staff. My coaching staff, they all have collegiate experience as well, so they know their stuff. They've been through the ropes, and so that's good that we all can come together and put our heads together and come up with a solution to any problem we may have.
Well, Coach, you guys have been making a lot of noise this first season. You're drawing, as we said, a lot of attention from the media here lately. You got a big road trip coming up against a very good Morton team. That's a Class 3A team, a long road trip, about three hours from Coffeeville. Talk about preparing for them this week.
Yeah, we've been pretty much really focusing on ourselves. If we do what we need to do, we'll go handle our business. And they're a pretty big football team, big guys up front, and they got some speed to burn. They got some great backs, some great athletes. So they deserve every bit of the ranking they have. They're a pretty good football team, what I've seen so far on film. And we just have to take care of our business and do what we have to do on the field.
Well, Coach, one thing you never want to make excuses in a ball game, but one thing that does stand out is a glaring situation right now. We've got kids out due to injuries going into this game, and some key players as well.
Yeah, I got a few guys out, and they're very important to the team. But I have some young guys that are ready to step up, and they're going to step up. And I'll never make an excuse. We're going to win the football game regardless of what may happen.
All right, Coach. Well, let's talk about the community real quick. There's got to be tons of excitement right now around this program. 2-0, a win over Catlin City and Water Valley. Talk about the community and their support behind the football team.
Yeah, the community, they're in full force right now. We got a bunch of buyers ready to take us out to eat and ready to barbecue for us. They're ready to do it up for us. They're looking at a real good football team. They see what we have, so they're expecting something real good this year, and we expect to give them something real good.
All right, Coach. Finally, let's talk about just some names that have stood out in these first 2 games. Just talk about some of those guys and who we can expect to see more out of this season.
Devon Turner, he's going to be big for his senior running back, and Desmond Butler, he's a junior running back, and he got speed, man. It's unbelievable, and if we can get him on the edge, it's almost impossible for anybody to stop him. And I'm going to look at getting both of them a lot more touches as the season go on. And my quarterbacks, I got a dual quarterback threat. I got a big bruiser in Danny Smith, and I got a quick cat in Jimmy Pomerly. So, we got a lot of weapons, and got Raphael Nicholson. He can play pretty much anywhere on the field, receiver, running back. He'll probably see a little quarterback this week. So I got a lot of athletes all over the place, and especially Marcus Moody at linebacker and fullback. See Reginald Brown, a couple of linemen, Xavier, Billy Phillips. They anchor the line pretty good, so we're looking at a pretty good squad.
Talking with Billy Phillips. Billy, 2-0 on the season, got some pair of big wins over Catlin City and Water Valley. Talk about how it feels right now to sort of be in the spotlight, I guess you say, in 1A football.
It feels kind of good to beat Catlin City and Water Valley in the same year. Took us forever to beat them. Been a long time since we played against them like that. Played a good game and everything.
All right, well, you got another big test this week against a very good Morton team. Talk about getting ready for them.
Well, we've been out here practicing hard. We got a couple people out, but a lot of people got to step up and do what they got to do and play their responsibility.
All right, man. We'll talk about what it's going to take this year to sort of keep the good things rolling and sort of make a push towards that 1A division championship.
It's going to take hard work and dedication to come out here every day knowing that, some of the days it ain't going to be the best day, but coming out here and doing your best even though you know it ain't good.
All right, talking to Jimmy Pomerly. Jimmy, 2-0 starting the season, big wins over Catlin City and Water Valley. Talk about how it feels right now to sort of be sitting at 2-0 and being in the spotlight of 1A football.
Being in the spotlight is it's amazing because we're getting a lot of publicity and everything, and I'm really enjoying it because like winning is something we want to do now. It's in our blood now. So.
All right, man. Talk about getting ready for Morton this week. A very tough game. Got a few guys out for this game, but like Coach Jackson says, no excuses. Still playing to win.
Yeah, no excuses. We're gonna get on it, and we're gonna go down there. We're gonna win that game. I know I was afraid I wasn't gonna play, but I'm gonna get down there. We're gonna do what we got to do to get the win.
All right, man. Talk about what else it's going to take. I guess you say the rest of the season, sort of stay focused and keep the good times rolling here in Coffeeville.
Well, we got to stay focused at practice, stay focused in the classroom and everything, and hit the weights and everything to stay focused. Like I said, we're going to be all right.
Now talking to Dante Harris. Dante, good start to the season, 2-0 wins over Cameron City and Water Valley. Talk about how it feels right now to be sort of sitting pretty in a big spotlight now in Class 1A.
I mean, it feels good because, like, there's nobody think we can do it but us, and that's a lot to me.
All right, man. Well, you got a big ball game coming up against Morton this Friday night. It's going to be a long road trip, but talk about what it's going to take to go down to Morton and have a pretty good night down there.
Well, we got to stay focused in the classroom, on the field, in the weight room, and just, like, not try to get our head big and all that. Just work hard, try to win.